It was on December 30th when this fireworks display here in Lakehills was actually broken into and thousands of dollars of fireworks were taken. But as it turns out, it was much more than just fireworks that were stolen that day. And that's because this wasn't just an ordinary fireworks display. This one is owned by the Faith Tabernacle Church in Lakehills, and the profits from the sales were supposed to be used to fund what they call the FT52 Food Pantry.
But when I went to grab the handle, I always pulled on it to make sure it's locked, just for security. And it opened wide, it just opened. And we have locks on it. And then I thought we just left it unlocked. When I opened the door and turned the lights on and saw everything on the shelves was gone.
Pastor Lovelace founded the church 14 years ago and the pantry 5 years ago. But now they're having to suspend the food pantry services until they're able to recoup their losses.
We're looking probably about $9,000 our cost. What we would have made would have been about $15,000, which that would have helped the church tremendously, helped the food bank tremendously.
The food pantry provides food to approximately 275 to 300 families each week. That's almost 1,000 people that have come to depend on this weekly food distribution. Over 575 pounds of food distributed just in this past year, making it one of San Antonio Food Bank's largest distributors of food. So how can we help?
To help us would be, again, I hate to say it, but it's monetary right now. We need the money to fund it, to keep it going.
Money not just to buy food for gas, but to pick up the food from the San Antonio Food Bank and then distribute it around Bandera County. And how would the pastor like to handle the ones who stole from them?
What I'd really like the individual to maybe see this and come forward and say, hey, I did it. Or somebody who knows him says, hey, we know he took it. And maybe he would come and just confess what he did. The Bible says confession is good for the soul.
Mike Hernandez, News 4 San Antonio. He had left his cash.